So, as you guys know, or don't know actually, there's going to be a TV show on Little Nightmares. What is it going to be about? Well, probably the Maw. Probably not 6, but maybe. Or maybe we can get some backstory on the Maw. Which I would actually really enjoy. I would actually enjoy seeing 6's backstory and where she came from, and she obviously doesn't belong. So where could she have come from? Well, who knows where she came from? That's why this new TV show, could actually answer a few questions. Now, I know the comic is actually doing this as well, and it's kind of like a prequel slash kind of onward thing. But I think it should be a prequel series, like how the Maw became the way it is, and it could give us more sight on 6's backstory. It could talk about like the kids and their backstories and what was going on and what happened and why these guests are like so gluttonous and gross and ugly, and why, and how the lady got her powers. I really do think it has potential. And I know some of you are going to be like, oh, it's going to be PG. If it's PG, then I'm not going to watch it. Just watch it. Because PG or not, even if the thing is PG, it doesn't really matter. I mean, this game, I'm pretty sure is a PEGI 16. And also, do we really need to see any of the deaths? So I've seen some comments saying, oh, this needs to have a lot more gruesome deaths. Does it really? Does it really need to have any more gruesome deaths? Or any at all? No. I really don't think that it needs any gruesome deaths. Because the developers have said that the game is mainly that they avoided 6 having, well, here's a little backstory. Older depictions of 6 have of killing animations of 6 being ripped in half. However, this was apparently too gruesome for the audience. Which makes sense, or like too gruesome. So they toned it down and just left it up to your imagination, which I think that it should be like that. It should be left to our imaginations, because I really do feel like the game is headed that way. I mean, it is based on childhood fears, and what's a child's biggest fear? I'm gonna tell you. Its own imagination. Your imagination can be a powerful thing. It really can. And with the new edition of this TV series, I really do think it could fit in Little Nightmares. I really kind of wanted to see it as a prequel, mainly of 6. Because I really do want to see a little bit more on 6's backstory. Or maybe we'll learn about where the janitor came from. Or like why the lady is there. Like, we'll get newer things. Like, we'll get... I really do feel like the TV show could be a really great thing. I think that it could fit with Little Nightmares. And hopefully some of you will agree with me, but some of you might not. I know I might be forgetting some things here, but let me just touch up on a few more subjects. So, what about the granny, the chefs, and the janitor? Well, what I think is that, well, I think the TV show could demonstrate on where they came from, or could show where they came from. Because in the janitor's bio, from the official Little Nightmares website, or wiki, it does say that the janitor climbed onto the maw to escape the real world. We don't know anything about this real world. Nothing. So, therefore, I think the TV show could spread light on that and tell us what horrors await beyond the maw. Because the maw is just so weird on its own, but what happens outside the maw? We don't really know about that. All we have is the comic, or the one comic, that really doesn't tell us too much in terms of, story. It's just that we know is 6. We know that 6 is in the maw and she doesn't belong there. So where does she belong? Maybe this TV series could spread light on that. I really think it could. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. If I missed anything, I'll do another video. And also more Little Nightmares theories coming out for you guys. I did amazing in this playthrough, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.